Hey guys, it's Mark from North 7 Outdoors, and the day's finally here. We upgraded trolling motors, getting rid of the old Minnkota maxxum, and I'm getting a Minnkota Fortrex. Just kidding, I'm getting a Minnkota Fortrex. Couldn't quite afford the $3,000 for the Fortrex, so we met in the middle and got a Fortrex. So anyways, I'm not going to pay $200 for the shop to install Fortrex and uninstall the maxxum. So we have another classic installation going for the channel. Obviously, if I can do it, anyone can do it. So this is not like by the books. This is, if it helps you, awesome. But mostly just don't be overwhelmed by something. You know, if $200 is a lot of money to you, like it is for me, then see if you can save that, right? So I already actually have this pretty much installed. So I'm just going to explain to you what I did. So there are 4 bolts here, and they're bolted down underneath. So you just take them out, and then this thing can move. So I'll just explain to you how I got at the bolts underneath the deck. You will also have a way on your boat to get at the bolts. It's not going to be easy though. So the first thing you're going to want to do is actually remove the foot pedal so that you can get better access at the cubby hole. That's my cubby hole here behind the construction. So I've got to remove the battery connectors. So now I can get this out of the way, right? So that's just for you. That's so that you have more room. You can see the outline here. I mean, it's not giving you a lot of room. Okay, we took the screws out that were holding the cubby hole in here. So that's my battery connectors. So this is where it sucks. There's not a lot of room to get way back in there. So this is the part where you probably, see, I'm not even halfway back there. This is a part where you're probably going to want to have a second person. I had to use an impact driver was involved, a wrench was involved, a socket set was involved. There's a lot of really janky stuff going on in a small little area. There's a lot going on here in a very finite area. So it's pretty difficult. I suggest 2 people try and remove the bolts. As you can see, I mean, I ended up stripping them pretty bad. They're bent, so I'm not using them again. So it didn't matter to me getting them the hell out of there. But yeah, that's by far the hardest part, is removing the bolts. And then after that, you're set. So I'm actually just putting everything back together now, because I'm going to turn around and sell the maxxum to eat up a little bit of the cost on the Fortrex, because it still does run fine. It's a little jerry-rigged, but I mean, if someone, trolling motors aren't exactly cheap, as you probably know if you're watching this video. So I mean, if you can get even $100 from your old trolling motor, that's $100, and also it helps someone else that, you know, doesn't have $3,000 or $1,500 to go out and get a Fortrex or an Fortrex. Alright, so that is pretty much your uninstalling of the Minnkota maxxum. So I've got to wait on this to be sold, and then you'll see the installation of the Fortrex. Okay guys, I have the Minnkota Fortrex installed here, well, semi-installed. So basically the problem is now that I have 1 bolt here, 1 here, and these 2 I cannot get them to line up. So you're probably in a similar position if you're upgrading trolling motors. You're not going to get all the mounting bolts to line up. So basically I just grabbed a marker and I marked the point. So now I'm going to drill out the points there. So yeah, just make sure everything is lined up before you start let's see what happens. Okay guys, so I drilled out 2 more holes. It was this one and this one. The guy before me had 6 holes. My last one had 4. I'm going to try 4. If there's play to it when I'm done tightening it up, then I'll add another hole. So yeah, I've got the 4 in there now. So the only thing left to do is add the strap underneath and tighten it up from the bottom in the cubby hole, which is probably going to be a pain, but it's almost done, and it was well worth saving $200. Okay guys, there she is. Some people might call this crazy, some people might call this jerry-rigged. Some people might just say, this guy wants to save $200. Well, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter unless it works. That's good. It's not supposed to work on the off button. That's also not supposed to work because I didn't turn on the batteries. Hit me with that little off switch to on. Oh, it was on continuous. That scared the crap out of me. I was like, okay, that should not be on. Okay. Put it there. 30. 80. Max power. Now, continuous max power. 50. 10. Hey guys, one really good piece of advice I want to give you guys. I was able to line up my template on where to mount this because A, I already had a trolling motor, and B, since I've used a trolling motor for a very long time, it's just common sense. But you know, you might have overlooked this by mistake. Make sure you leave yourself some room here, because what happens, your trolling motor comes out, comes down. If this thing is over here, trolling motor is going to come out like that, isn't it? So that's no good for anyone. I thought I would just add that there. So make sure you give yourself, I've got about 3 inches here of overlap here that it juts out, so we're good there. Well guys, that's pretty much it. I've got the Fortrex all done now. 4 bolts is pretty sturdy. If I need more later, I'll add more. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any advice, also let me know. You know, my videos aren't meant to be, you know, this is the best way to do something. My videos are, hey, if I can save $200 by doing it myself, guess what? You can too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be doing some fishing videos very shortly here. Sorry, some personal stuff came up in my life recently. Nothing bad, but it's just like, sometimes you just can't spend, you know, 10 hours on the water. So this is something I've been able to work on the last week or so. So yeah, but bass season opens up in Ontario in 13 days, so that's gonna be sweet. So now I've got a new trolling motor. I should be able to, you know, cash some checks here. Just kidding. I mean, you know, I'd like to cash some checks, but the reality is probably not. But you never know, you know. I can go in there on the right day and win a tournament for sure. Yeah, so thanks again for watching. Looks like it's gonna rain here soon. So, oh yeah, also I want to apologize. I've been looking at the audio on this, and I'm not sure what has happened, but the audio is kind of scratchy, as you've probably noticed. So I apologize for that. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and take care. Bye.